Stephanie here with The Crafty Home, and today I'm finally getting around to filming my Read-O-Rama Wrap Up. If you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know I did the vlog for that. That was last week. And yeah, it was so much fun. It was hosted by quite a few different ladies. Let's see, there was Danny the Insatiable Bookie, Chloe from the Brunette Bibliophile, Liz from Elizabeth Book Babble, Kit Cats Can Read, I think her name's Kit, and then, oh, Emily from Emily Jean Lives? Emily Jean something. I think that's all of them. They did a great job. This was the first of the Read-O-Ramas. There's going to be more. I think they're planning on doing 2 or 3 a year. They hosted sprints. They gave away puppies. GIFs, little, not actual puppies. Yeah, so it was so much fun. Thank you ladies so much for all your hard work, and they really did work hard. They each would host sprints during, you know, they each like had a day, and I noticed a lot that like Liz and there was somebody else, I think Chloe, jumped in a lot when there were little breaks because, you know, time zone differences and everything, but it was beautifully run, girls. Thank you so much. They did games during the sprints. They did a fabulous job. So I think they're doing the next one in the summer, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I'm sure I will post something about it when they do it again. It was a blast. So I didn't read necessarily as much as I had wanted to, but some cool things happened during Read-O-Rama. I kind of got out of a reading slump. I hadn't been reading as much per day, and so that's kind of kick-started me back into that routine, which was good. And I also reached 200 subscribers during Read-O-Rama, and I know part of it is because Bookworm's Buddy had shouted me out on her video, but I also did a lot of vlogging and stuff, and I think that that probably helped push me up over the edge, so that was a big deal for me in this Read-O-Rama. So yeah, each day I kind of noted how many pages I read, and altogether I read 1,366 pages, and I finished 4 books. So, and I did some of the challenges. Let's see, I have my little challenge list over here, so I'll try to tell you when I show you a book which challenge it was for. So, oh, I forgot to grab a copy of one of the books that I finished. I finished 5 books actually, and yeah, one of them I won't have the physical copy because I forgot to pick it up. It's actually a book I'm giving away, so it's kind of separated from my regular stack at the moment. I'm giving away on my 200 subscriber shout out videos, so you should go check that out. Anyway, the first book I read was I finished The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. I did that by day 2. There was still like close to 300 pages left in this book, so yeah. And oh my goodness, this book is so good. I can't wait to start the next one, but I have a couple other books I need to read. In the meantime, I am a huge fan now of Brandon Sanderson. I love his books, but they give you a horrible book hangover, so watch out. But yes, this, if you have not read, you need to read this. This is the first book in the Mistborn series, so highly recommend it. 5 out of 5 stars. So that was what I did first, and then I picked up The Final Empire counts for read a book with Rama on the cover, because it, in which I have another book that counts for that too, but it has R-A-M-A. So it has Rama. I think it might have more than, I think it probably do Rama a couple times, but so yeah, that counted for that one. And next I read Not a Drop to Drink by Mindy McGinnis. This book, I have a review up already for it. It wasn't my favorite. I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. Part of why I may not have liked it as much as I could have was because it was the book that I read after The Final Empire, and I was suffering from a horrible book hangover, which I'm barely getting over now. So it's so good. The Final Empire is so good. So yeah, but you can watch my review video if you want to know more. I think I gave it 3. I said 3.5 stars on Goodreads. I had to give it 3 because you can't do the half stars, but 3.5 out of 5. And that book counted for read a book from your TBR jar or one that was selected for you. I asked for numbers the day before, and Liz gave me some numbers, and that happens to be the book that got chosen. Sorry. Alright, so then I started reading this book, How Many Times Do I Have to Tell You by Rachel Carman. This book counts for Rama as well, which you can actually do it in order in her name, which is kind of cool. But I read a little bit of this each day during the readathon, and I did in fact finish it. I think I forgot to put that in my vlog. So yeah, this one I started then, but I didn't finish until Saturday. I think I gave this 3 stars. It was okay. I've read a lot of books that are kind of the same sort of thing, like here's things we tell our kids and maybe this is what God's trying to teach us. I had just recently read another book that was nearly the same exact idea, called Small Talk, and I just thought it was a lot better done than this one. Not that this is bad, and not that I don't think that a lot of people would really enjoy this. It just wasn't as good as the other one, and I couldn't really give it a lot of stars. That makes sense. But 3 is fine. I mean, it's just middle of the road, you know, good book. So while I was reading that, I picked up next Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. I'm sure that a lot of you have read this. I have posted a review on it. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I truly loved the love story. It was so sweet, and I liked this book a lot more than I thought it would, and I finished it rather quickly too. I think I pretty much finished it in one day. It was really good. And then next I picked up lastly, this was, and so Eleanor and Park counted for contemporary. Yes. Oh, so I did all the challenges, I think. I just realized that. Okay, let's make sure. I'll make sure in a second. Okay, so anyway, the book I ended with was Emerald Green. I did not finish it all during the readathon, but I finished it the next day. So I guess technically I didn't do it, although let's still count it, okay? Okay. Because I finished it like really soon after the readathon was over, like the next morning. So this is the last book in the Precious Stones trilogy. If you have not read it, you totally need to. I love this series. It's about time travel and a whole mysterious society and having to figure out what that's all about. So, so, so good. And yes, so this book counted for Read a Book with Green on it, and a book with flowers on the cover, and it finished a series. So there you go. So those are the books I read. So let's go through the challenges and I'll tell you which I did. I did Read a Book from Your TBR Jar. That was with Not a Drop to Drink. Number 2 was Read a Book with Green on it. That was with Emerald Green. Number 3, read a diverse book. Emerald Green counts for that too because it is actually originally written in German, I believe, and then translated. Book number 4, a book with flowers on the cover. Emerald Green counts for that. 5, read a book with Rama on the cover. How Many Times Do I Have to Tell You and The Final Empire both had that. Read a contemporary, that was Eleanor and Park, and finish a series, that was Emerald Green. So I did hit all 7 of them, if we go ahead and let me slide just a little bit on Emerald Green. And I did not, however, read 7 books, which was kind of like the unstated challenge was to read 7 books, but I didn't. I read 5, but that is so much better than I have been doing. I think that's more than I read last month, and I finished it in a week. So yes, I've been trying to keep that up. So there's my Read-O-Rama wrap up. Yeah, let me know what you read last week, and definitely stay tuned for the next Read-O-Rama. I cannot wait, and until next time, I'll chat with y'all later. Bye!